Good evening. This is Nail from Devilskin, and you're listening to Rhino Radio.
So today again, through the magic of the internet, I have the honor of being reunited with Nail of Devilskin. How you doing?
Hey, how you going? All right.
So, we're in the UK. We heard some things about what's happening outside of the UK island, but New Zealand's far, far away. I gotta ask, how are you guys dealing with the new pandemic?
Oh well, it's it's going everywhere through the world at the moment, obviously, isn't it? And we are so far away from everything down here, but no, you think we'd be safer than anything down here, but no, it's affecting absolutely everybody everywhere. You can't escape it. And it's it's a really trying time for everybody,
Yeah, well, I'm glad to hear that you guys are safe. I heard that your government was taking even extra measurements before you guys are affected as the UK and Europe. So I'm hoping that you guys are going to be out as quickly as possible. But let's talk about things that are a bit more positive.
Sure.
You guys have a new album finally after more than 3 years. It's called Red. It's going to be out April 3rd.
Next week, yeah.
What can we know about it already?
Well, the album's called Red. It's all about red encapsulates the color of passion, fury, anger, love, and we think that sort of really wraps up what our music's about, and I think the color sort of says it all.
So it's going to be really emotional.
It's got a flavour for everybody and everything. It's a good record. There's some really, really good songs on there. Yeah, okay. We're excited about it.
And the last time you guys released an album was in 2016, I believe. Be Like the River. That's the last one. I didn't miss anything, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Now we have Red April 3rd, and there's a rumor online. I want you to confront it about the reason why it took us so long. People are saying on the dark sides of the internet that it was just because Jenny was trying to match your goatee. So she was working on it for 3 years. Now she has a red goatee and she can be one of the guys again. And that's why the album took so long. Is that correct?
Absolutely, 100%. That's correct. Yeah. It's like, you got to realise Jenny's been on catch up because, it takes a little while to grow a mane like this. So, No, seriously, it's just taken a few years. We've been doing a lot of touring since that record "Be Like the River" came out, and it's just, we've been touring with Hailstorm and Slash and that. We've been sort of around the world, several times, and it's hard to tour and write at the same time. You just need a little bit. It takes a little time, unfortunately. But I mean, we've been writing the whole time. I've never really stopped writing riffs the whole time, so it's. When the writing process started coming around to writing the songs for Red, when we really knuckled down and got amongst it, it was a fun process, man. It was really cool.
And you guys were supposed to come to the UK in April, and obviously with everything going on in the world, it got reshuffled. How is it affecting you between, obviously a lot of funds were put into touring, between the mental effect and also trying to push it. So how's it affecting the band and you personally with the effects of the tour?
Well, I mean, you are dead right there when you say it's affecting us because, like we had all these plans, flights, accommodation, tour buses, a whole tour through Europe for 5 weeks was booked, It's a huge, huge, huge undertaking and it's a huge job and it's a huge package to put together as well. So, when we've got the news that COVID-19 was sort of spreading throughout Europe, we were like, okay, then we're not going to Italy. So, and then it was just like, then it went to Spain, and we're like, oh. Then it went somewhere else, and then it went somewhere else, and we're like, now it's in the UK, and we're like, oh no, now what do we do? So, watching it unfold before our very eyes, where we still thought we were going up until like 10 days ago, we were still wanted to go to Europe. But it's just not possible. It's just not safe, given the situation, which is really, really unfortunate. It's affecting everybody, I think, in different ways. We have got a record coming out, so, yeah, it's going to affect that. And we don't know how it's going to affect that. But, I mean, maybe it might affect it in a positive way because everybody's going to be listening to new music and, doing stuff. So it could be a positive outcome. We really don't know. But, we're keeping positive. I mean, while we've got some downtime and everybody's isolated, what better time to start writing the new album, right? than right now. So, I think we've all got guitars out at the moment, and we're trying to chip away at some ideas while we have some downtime.
Way to stay positive.
It's a smart thing to do, right?
Yeah, it's one way, but I'm glad that you're picking that positive way and finding that silver lining. But without going into your pocket, we're talking about bands changing their plans and everyone's being affected by it. But are you scared that this world status is going to actually destroy some bands? Obviously, tours are a lot of money, not being able to sell merch. At the end of the day, being a musician is a job as well. It's what keeps you on the road, and not being able to do that. Are you scared of situations either about your band or other bands that we're going to lose some bands because of this?
I think everybody just needs to be patient and not jump into that quite at the moment, because I think we just need to give it a little bit of time. Everybody just needs to take a little bit of a breath and try to ride the storm out a little bit. If this goes on a little bit longer than what everybody's anticipated, then sure, obviously it is going to affect some bands, and to what degree? Look, I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you, but you need to tour to stay alive. That's how we make money, So if you can't tour, you're going to have to get creative in other ways, I think.
And do you think music has a different role in our new current state?
Yeah, I think it does. I think people are going to be taking a little bit more notice of music, and rather than it being disposable,
Do you think the current state changed our obligation to musicians? Do we need to treat musicians in a different way?
I don't think we need to be treated in a different way. I mean, I think I think everybody has a busy lifestyle. Everybody's busy, right? And so by maybe this gives everybody a little bit of time to listen to another song or listen to a different band that they wouldn't normally listen to, and jump on social media and follow a page and leave some comments or something. Follow a live stream. It's all positive.
Do you think government should talk more about the funding of music or art in general, and just take advantage of the situation when we're talking about supporting the self-employed, the health system workers? Then musicians should be part of that conversation as well?
Absolutely, I think they should be. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's only healthy. I mean, it's all content, it's in a positive way. So absolutely, I think they should get amongst it. They should be seen to be supporting the arts, for sure.
So I want to wrap it up on a more positive note. Really enjoyed the single and the video for Corrode.
Awesome.
But it looks like you guys are not trying to enjoy yourself while doing videos, but all about just taking it the hard way. You guys were covered in...
That was probably the most grueling shoot we've done. That was over 2 days. And honestly, that red stuff in that pool, that guy was mixing that stuff for like 8 hours. And we shot that video in September last year, which was just coming out of our winter. So it was very cold when we got in it. And because it was a concoction of food coloring water and corn flour, I don't know if you know much about cooking, but you know what happens when you mix a bit of corn flour with warm water? It goes hard. It's like, and it basically we were just like 4 pikelets or pancakes walking around, and it was like really hard to get out, man. Anywhere there was hair, it was everywhere. It was like lumps of hard glue. And we all got hypothermia.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Could we expect more fun videos from you guys?
Oh, hey, man, we always want to keep pushing the boundaries and come up with new cool ideas when it comes to making videos, I think. And it's fun. I enjoy making it. That was cool. I'd never been submerged in a pool of red shit before, and when the director says bring your waterproof guitars, now what?
It's going to be a fun day.
That's right, yeah.
How long after the shooting did you stop seeing the color red all over?
Yeah. It was still there about a week later. There was bits of red everywhere. Clothes had to get thrown away.
And I just want to talk about the topic behind the song. It's mostly about being not okay and asking for help. I was wondering if in today's day, do you think it's still a male issue to ask for help, being kind of stuck in that old tradition of big boys don't cry?
You know what? Big boys should cry, and big boys should ask for help. And there are so many platforms and helplines and phone numbers and websites that you can go anonymously and ask for help. And everybody should, if they are feeling like they can't get a grasp on things, they should, by all means, call up and ask for help. Don't never be afraid to do that. I mean, you know, they say a problem shared is a problem halved, and that is so true. You know, people should just not be afraid to speak out, and you know.
Yeah, I really appreciate that, and hopefully it reaches someone that needed that. Before we say goodbye, Red is out April 3rd. Is there anything 3rd, else?
All digital platforms, and you can pre-order the album online as well. We probably won't be able to post it out right away because we're not allowed out of our houses right at the moment, but you can still stream it. You can still download it. It's available everywhere. So, you know, we're real excited about it. It's a cool record and it's getting really good reviews at the moment. So, you know, get amongst it.
Yeah, I've enjoyed all the singles, so I cannot wait for the album to be out very, very soon. Nail of Devilskin, is there anything else you want to add to fans and listeners before we say goodbye?
Yes, if you're feeling isolated, you are not the only ones. We're all isolated. We're all in this together. And social media, you know, our friends and family are all just one click away. So get on there and try and make the positive out of a negative situation. We should all be doing the same thing.
Okay, thank you very much.
No worries, all. Thanks very much.